Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Horry County Solid Waste Authority.
Obviously, it's the calm before the storm right now. The kids are getting Kona ice outside right now, but they're about to be in here, hopped up on sugar. You gotta love that, right?
Yes, it's always a good time.
Okay, Talkin' Trash has come here a couple times this year. How does it feel to see the kids really learning and getting engaged and excited about recycling?
I love it. This is a great opportunity for me to take my own passions about composting, recycling, and now kind of passing on the kids, and they've really been getting into it. And the fact that we won a few times so far, it's really been an incentive for them to keep on recycling, keep doing a good job and taking care of the planet right in our school.
Absolutely.
So these posters are about recycling. So this one's about plastic. You see this one right here, eagles can eat plastic. Turtles cannot. When they eat plastic, that's the end of them. The next one is, this is what happens if we don't clean the ocean. It will, all this plastic will go to the bottom of the ocean and sea animals will eat it.
Well, those posters are awesome. I think you did a great job. Thank you for all you do recycling, and you get to go have fun now. It is actually the last Talkin' Trash celebration of the year. We're back at Conway Elementary, and I'm behind the DJ booth with DJ Rowe today. Thank you for so much that you've done over the last couple of months. Truly, like, it's not the same whenever Rowe's not here. The kids love it. What is your favorite part about Talkin' Trash?
Oh man, it's such a joy to see like how happy these kids get and how excited they get to recycle. And it's just like, you know, anything that has to deal with youth and their engagement is just a win, you know, because that's our future. So I mean, if you can keep them interested by like doing small things like, hey, we're gonna throw you guys like a 45-minute, 30-minute party, you know, just for recycling and like helping our earth, like what's not great about that, you know? So.
And the TikTok dance, which if you don't know, he's the mastermind behind our TikTok dance. He choreographed it, and it's so much fun to do. I honestly was struggling when we first started because I thought it was kind of hard, but now it's so much fun to do it every single time.
Yeah, so the TikTok dance, when we first started and we kind of switched things over a couple years ago, my wife, Rainey, actually pitched that idea as far as doing the TikTok dance, yes. So a lot of you guys know Rainey and everything else, but yeah, so she actually was like, hey, we can just do a TikTok dance because that was the fad, that was the thing. And thankfully, like, it's still a thing now, that's still going on, and like the kids really enjoy doing it, and they're like, we're gonna be on TikTok. So it's a really cool thing to do.
This story is sponsored by Horry County Solid Waste Authority. We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. We got a hot topic today. Hot and cold, how to keep dogs nice and cool,
Yes.
or warm and toasty.
That's right.
Joyelle, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you for stopping by today.
Yes.
Give me some tips.
Sure. So right now, as you know, we are in a heat wave. So it's very, very hot for our dogs. So primarily, you need to pay attention to how hot the ground is. When the temperature is around 80 degrees, your asphalt is about 115.
Not fun.
Not fun at all. So what that actually can do is to burn blisters on the bottoms of your dog's feet. So it's very, very important. Top of the line, you need to make sure it's not too hot. Unfortunately, I see people walking their dogs in the heat of the day all the time. And I continue to say, it is too hot outside, what are you doing? So it's really, really important because those blisters, it just creates very much blisters on the bottoms of their feet, and it can really damage their feet. So really be mindful of that. Walk in the earlier morning times or in the later evening times, okay?
Gotcha.
Also provide enough water. So if you have outside dogs, which I don't recommend having dogs in the heat of the day outside, but if it's not possible, make sure you provide them enough shade and you bring them in when you're able, provide enough water for them. Now, going to cold. So it's really important, again, to take care of your dog's feet. Lots of times people throw out the ice melt or the salt to help prevent any slipping and sliding. That also can damage your paw's feet as well because it gets into their paws and then they'll lick it and it contains all those chemicals that are dangerous for dogs. So it's really important that you wipe their feet off, clean them off. Again, providing enough water and enough food for them. If it's super cold outside, bring them inside or in a warm area. If they happen to be outside, provide a home for them that's a little bit raised up off the ground. Put some shavings or something like that in there so they're not laying directly on the ground. It's very, very important.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Shedding. And do you have any tips? Because I've heard that it's not good to shave dogs.
Sure.
Because it messes up their coats. Is that true?
Oh, so I would definitely say talk to your groomer about that, but there are tools that you can use. There's like a de-shedder. It's really important because you need to at least brush your dog to get all of the excess hair off of them, especially during the winter months. They're going to blow their coat anyway.
This story is sponsored by Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents. Well, it is just a beautiful day here at Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents, and I'm joined by Kent. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, there's so much to see here. But for people that have never been here before, what are you guys all about?
Coastal. We're about
Yeah.
experience. We're about color. We're about just joy, honestly. People that come into our store, it's 30,000 square feet of living room, dining room, bedroom, mattresses, outdoor, everything you could think of for the home, we have it here at Seaside,
Truly top to bottom.
top to bottom.
Lighting to rugs to lamps and everything in between.
Absolutely, and and we have people here that are, their average is 30 years in the business, so they know what they're talking about, and they're here to assist you and help you along the way. It's not a high pressure type store. It's a store that you come in and enjoy yourself, and we're here to help you.
All right, let's dive a little deeper. You guys have mattresses as well.
Yes, we do.
Talk to me about that.
All right, we carry Sealy, which has 3 brands to it. We have the Sealy Posturepedic, we have Tempur-Pedic, and we have Stearns & Foster. And then we brought on a new mattress company called Restonic, which is a line that's kind of a mid-size in terms of price point, and it's just wonderfully comfortable as well. And so the Property Brothers are part of that group too.
We know them.
So yeah, we're excited about our mattress line.
Yeah, and I know you guys have a lot of different price points in terms of everything that you carry here. So whether you're looking to spend a little bit more or save a little money, you guys have something for everyone.
Yeah, budget seems to be the ugly word, but it is
Right.
part of the process. And if you come in with an idea of what you want to spend, we can help you out for sure, because we carry everything, like you said, from low to high, and from quality that's questionable all the way up to really excellent quality. We've got Maven, which is a new group that we brought in for dining room sets and bedroom sets. It's solid wood, and you can pick any color that you want, any wood species that you want.
Ooh.
And it's just a very beautiful high line of product that we carry. But again, Upholstery, same deal. We have low to high, and we carry it all.
This story is sponsored by Seaside Furniture Gallery and Accents.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
So for the history of Burgess Community Garden, Unity Myrtle Beach purchased this land in 2018. We began to do small improvements as we could because we still had our old church building in Surfside. And we paid off the mortgage here in 2021 and started meeting out here more regularly 2021, and now we meet out here every Sunday for our 11 a.m. Sunday services. We thought about doing raised beds just for our community and for the health and well-being of our community, and then it wasn't long before we realized if we're going to grow food, let's grow food for the community. And with Darilyn Alexander at the helm of our community outreach team, she began to contact organizations, people in the community like the Boys and Girls Club who could be a part of this. And she's really done the hard work of making a lot of those community contacts and getting the interest out here. It's really enlivened our community. People love working outdoors and getting their hands in the dirt and the idea of growing good, healthy food. So that became Burgess Community Gardens at Unity Myrtle Beach. The inspiration for the garden, again, was to be a part of a solution regarding the food shortages in this area. There are people still going to bed hungry and people still eating food that's not so healthy. So the idea of growing good, healthy food and getting it into the hands of families who really need it. Who does the garden benefit? So something that a lot of us on the Grand Strand don't understand is a lot of families still go to bed hungry. A lot of children in our community are sent home with backpacks for the weekend filled with food items so they won't be hungry over the weekend. It's that close for food deprivation. So we want our produce to get to the people who need it, who can benefit from good, healthy food. We are the main team. We manage the garden. Darilyn Alexander, me, and Ken Lennon, and the main work that has been done so far has been Ken with some really good volunteers. And the volunteers can come when they can, depending on many things. Ken is here a lot. We have, our main core of wonderful people in service, and Ken is one of them. And we need more. Everybody is invited to come out and get their hands in the dirt.
How can people get involved? There's several ways that people can get involved. One, we need people that will help volunteer to indeed work in the garden and dig the beds. We need outreach people that know other people in the community, both in the public community and business community, but also personal community, meaning they know people who are hungry. They know people who would like to come and serve on the board. Because for us to do this effectively, we're looking at everybody being involved in this whole process. Of course, we need supplies. We need a master gardener, because although Ken is my master gardener, he keeps on telling me he's a help. So we really could use a master gardener that can help guide us through this whole process. And we need financial donations as well as we need supplies. So those are some of the main reasons to get, indeed to reach out. The other piece is you can always call me at 214-926-6916. You'll be able to reach us, and we'll be able to help you find your way in terms of how you would like to serve.
How can people contribute? You can mail a check to Unity Myrtle Beach at 6173 Salem Road, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588. Or you can email your questions to Burgess Community Gardens at gmail.com. Other ways that people can contribute. We will in future be building a deer fence around the raised beds. We'll be building a garden shed over here by the raised beds. So people who have skills or they want to write a check, they want to come out and help build it, all of that that's on the list of things to do coming up.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.